Oh, I remember this though. Boy, I smiled when this happened. I smiled when this happened. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. They score on this drive. This game over with. What's good, YouTube? It's Marco! B! Back with another video, man. Hey, y'all see what time it is. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Football season is creeping. Football season is creeping upon us. But I decided, man, I want to go back and I want to look at some of the classic games, and I ain't gonna lie. This right here, classic, man. This right here, classic, man. Look, first of all, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to be here today. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn post notifications on. And I'm going to tell y'all my feelings about this game, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. I was nervous. Let's get into it, though. 70%. I started the game off. I'm hyped. I'm hyped as hell. That boy, I knew that boy Julio was there, though. And when, look, first play of the game, they was making a statement. We going to Julio. We going to Julio. And for whatever reason, bro, Alabama, like, they were number 11, but they had a team that last year was just, the year before this was dominant as hell. They won the national championship the year before this.
4 wide receivers, 3 to the left.
Look how they started, though. They was executing. I ain't gonna lie, they was executing. Look at Nick Fairley. But I remember we had defensive linemen that was suspended. That boy Julio was just a dog. They were suspended for the first half of this game. I was worried about that.
Look at the graphic. No first quarter touchdown since '96. Handoff. Now they can erase that mark.
You know who that was, bro? I ain't gonna. Ooh, that shit right there pissed me off so bad. Ooh, bro, I'll never forget. I can't remember the first time Mark Ingram. I don't remember what game it was, but I remember. That was the first time I ever seen gloves like that, bro. And he had them gloves, and he did them like that, and they made that. Hey, I was pissed, boy. I was pissed.
4th and 2.
And they was prepared, bro. They knew we ran the ball.
Dante Hightower.
I'm telling you, bro. I was
17 and 16.
First half, bro. I was shook.
Very manageable schedule this year until this game.
And because they made our defense look crazy, bro. Look how they was executing, just absolutely executing everything.
Yeah, that's the one game that maybe the buy didn't pay off.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh my goodness, bro. I was like, no. I just knew, I like, in my head though, like me, I'm an optimistic person. So, I'm like, all right, bro, we straight. Mind you, this team right here, boy, they had some comebacks. If y'all know, but this team has some games to where it was like, what the fuck is going on? And then next thing you know, they locking in. 5 for 5, 104 yards and a touchdown.
And just to flip-flop the last year, remember in this game, it was Auburn that was ahead 14-0, and Alabama fought back.
Here's Newton. Well,
boy, I didn't let my boy Cam go nowhere.
And guess who? Marcel Darius.
Damn, boy, I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Newton with a lot of time. Now he has no time.
I remember Courtney Upshaw, boy, was a straight demon. I ain't gonna lie. This is one game, and this is why I say, bro, like, bro, Auburn they have got to get back to this level. Because, bro, look at the fact that Alabama was number 11, bro. Bro, this may have been, in my opinion, with Auburn going into Tuscaloosa, one of the best crowds, bro. I was like, damn, bro, they was hating. They was scam news. That, man, bro, it was crazy. And I was young. 10 years old.
For him and for Julio Jones.
I hear that.
Ones in my mind, of course, Randall.
Alshon Jeffrey going crazy.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Is that AJ Green? Yep.
Jones so far.
Big receivers. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We ain't even paying. I wasn't even paying attention to this. Boy, that boy right there was a dog. Boy, that motherfucker damn near went for 200 yards. That motherfucker damn near went for 164, 164. Look, listen. They showing this in the game. And the game ain't nothing. What we in the first quarter still? It man got 88 yards in the first quarter and a touchdown already. Oh, it was. Oh my goodness.
We near the 6-minute mark. Alabama has.
We averaged -1 yards per play, almost -2 yards a play at this point, and they still going to Julio. Why? I hated that mother. I don't really say hate a lot. I hated him in college. That boy Nick Fairley, that boy Nick Fairley came to play this day though.
He doesn't do it. Oh, he's going to get a celebration penalty.
Oh, I think I remember that. Celebration penalty is mad weird though. Yo, that was mad weird.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's still not a first down though.
Spotlight on his forehead.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Fourth down.
They got this 4th down too.
McElroy, nobody open. Hit as he lets it go.
Oh,
It is
Marquise Mays. I knew exactly. I remember that play. Dad, that play flashed back in my head. That boy toe tapped in though. Straight back to that man. That boy was man. He had 100 yards in the first quarter game.
McElroy has Hanks. Touchdown. Alabama.
Darius Hanks. What? Man, I remember, bro. I couldn't believe it at this point. I just said, this the life of an Auburn fan right here. I knew. I said, this the life of 10 for 10, 156 yards. In a quarter. We couldn't get nothing started.
Best tackling defense in the SEC.
Look how they blitzing. Look how they were blitzing. Cam got out the pocket and it just felt like he couldn't do nothing though.
Didn't show any of this against Georgia State. I just don't understand.
Look at that motherfucker McElroy. Look at this motherfucker McElroy running the ball, bro. I was seething at this point.
He's going to own one. There's no doubt, and that's his aspiration.
Mark Ingram. Oh, I remember this though. Boy, I smiled when this happened. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. They score on this drive. This game over with. I don't think this game even matters after if they score right there.
Yep, touchback.
Yes.
That was punched from behind too.
That's only the second lost fumble.
That is literally the definition of only his second fumble. The definition of never give up on a play.
Hustle from Carter on the play. 1 first down at a time.
Reverse. Zachary.
Gus was doing that bullshit too, boy. That reverse had done work, boy. Alabama was on everything, boy. They was on everything.
Newton.
Look how many people they sending, bro.
Finds a man open and he drops it.
Was that Darvin? That's Terrell Adams. Terrell Zachary. Damn, what I'm talking about? Look at the punt game.
Punt barely made a first down.
Jones.
The punt might have went 12 yards. That's crazy.
Action against him. McElroy under some pressure. Steps up.
Missed the tackle right there.
It's Julio.
Missed the tackle right there. Like, bro, everything was going wrong.
Richardson.
Them boys was showing how they won the championship. I ain't gonna lie.
First and goal. McElroy. Richardson dropped it.
Ooh, I forgot about that. Oh man, Trent Richardson. Damn.
McElroy. Incomplete.
And I'm not gonna lie. Hey, none of these players good defense.
This is from 20 yards out. And Jeremy Shelley now for the
24-0.
When you use defensive linemen, do that. There's just
Them boy put a Kobe Bryant on our ass, boy.
Newton.
Good fake.
Man open. It's Cody Burns.
Hey, that's that man right there. Hey, man. We gotta give it up for Cody Burns, bro. Cody Burns, bro. You gotta know how it feel, bro. He was a quarterback, bro. He was the quarterback that I was thinking we was gonna go into the season with Cody Burns. I'm like, all right, Cody Burns he ain't the best quarterback. He can't really throw, but that mug can run, bro. Cam Newton come in. Cody Burns say, all right, I'll go to receiver.
Here was the starting quarterback in this game 2 years ago.
Literally, starting quarterback 2 years ago in that game.
First down. Newton, good downfield coverage. Boy, he
Wasn't getting nothing.
Today. How many times this season have we seen him
Wasn't getting nothing.
avoid?
And I was mad too. I was like, bro, why is Cam not running, bro? He like he was looking to pass.
Newton finds Cody Burns first.
That motherfucker, hey, he was dependent on Cody Burns though.
Auburn will have to open up the game.
And Auburn, 2nd and 6.
Is this to play to Darvin Adams? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Touchdown, Auburn.
Bro, oh no, Emory Blake. Oh shit. Emory Blake. Oh my goodness, bro. If he would have dropped that pass, I remember, bro. I remember I was legit about to spaz.
Mark Barron almost got it. It's that play action pass that Tebow made so famous.
3rd and 7.
7-24. I'm like, bro, just get a stop. I'm like, just get a stop.
First down at the 35-yard line. Darius Hanks. First down 10.
They had 15 first down. Oh my goodness. Then they just kept feeding Julio, bro. Man, that motherfucker was that boy was a real life game changer. I don't think he getting no credit. These boy got 300 passing yards in the first half game.
Has thrown for 300, and we're still early.
And they ain't doing nothing but running screens on our ass. They throw it down the field. They throw it down the field a couple times. They really running screens though.
Yeah, if it doesn't work out in sports management, politics is always going to be there.
Yeah, he is thrown. He wants to be a pro football player, and he might have a chance.
Look at how they moving the ball, bro. That man read. Ooh, I remember that though. Then Nick Fairley went and got it.
Yes.
He was pissed. He was pissed, bro. Nick Fairley was so crucial, bro. An absolute monster, bro.
As I've seen.
An absolute monster, bro. McElroy mad, but like, what can you do it, bro? Look at this. That man ain't even get a chance to touch him, boy. A big man shouldn't even move. Like, I was scared right here too. I was like, bro, we still ain't got good field position.
Got a man open.
That boy, you know who that is. There you go, Darvin Adams.
Remember, he had the big stop previous too.
Right side.
That boy was throwing dots, bro. But that right there, I ain't gonna lie. I just knew it was finna get picked. Ooh, that was a beautiful handout too. But Ontario Michaela fast, bro.
You know, he was
Who was that? CJ, is that CJ Mosley? Bro. Man, bro, look at this, bro. Look how he read and react to this play, brother. Mind you, bro, everybody probably looking at Cam, bro. That man caught, bro, a 2-yard game. And mind you, bro, this dude is fast. Ontario Michaela was fast, bro.
He's barely even touched a weight in his life. He's going to grow up to be a huge linebacker.
Newton got it.
I was like, bro, just punt the ball.
Number 41.
Halftime. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. So, bro, got to halftime. I remember it was coming back from halftime. My cousin, bro, we got a big old house. We got a big old house. Everybody in here, bro. This game was like, bro, you got, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you how funny it was, bro. Big house, right in the middle, bro. Split right down the middle. I swear, Alabama fans like on the right side, Auburn fans on the left side of the house. Like we all in the living room watching my papa big screen TV, bro. My cousin, bro. He was older than me. His name Chris. He diehard Auburn fan too. It's only like 4 of us Auburn fans. This is at least 10, maybe 15 Alabama fans in the house. We having a good time, bro. Man, that mug looked at me. He said, we're gonna win this game, bro. He said, we're gonna win this game. He said, we're gonna win this game.
And Julio Jones were brilliant.
At the end of the game,
24-7.
he looked at me after we won on the last play. He pulled out $1. He gave me $1. He said, hell, bro. He said, I told you we gonna win that thing. He said, I told you we gonna win that thing. Boy, this season right here it was magic. But my granddaddy about kicked everybody out the house at halftime.
Newton back to throw deep, and he's got Emory Blake wide open.
Ooh. Hey, yo. Hey, shout out Terrell Zachary. I ain't gonna lie, it's so crazy. It's so crazy when you look at this play, cause like, actually no, it actually makes sense though. Cause I was about to say, bro, this dude look hella wide open, but that safety is actually coming. He was over here, so it probably would have been a pick for real. The safety coming from over here. That's probably why he didn't make that play in time. He really overran it.
It's Zachary instead of Blake. 81 instead of 80.
When we came out though, and made that play, I said, Cam say, finally, let's go.
I don't understand what
Let's go.
is doing on this play.
South Carolina.
Check it out though. What I tell you, comeback wins, bro. We were down, bro. West Virginia, 14-0 West Virginia. Oh, that's 2009. Don't worry about that. This is 17-0 against Clemson. That was a crazy game. 20-7 against South Carolina. 21-7 against Georgia. Look at the score. Them boy, woo, bro, from 7 to 49 is crazy.
They're trying to climb out of an even deeper hole today for the first time. He, like Blanc,
they had 389 yards
in the game against
Lord.
I figure they're going to get the ball to Julio Jones.
But 2 lost fumbles.
Well, McElroy's going to be.
And them boys in the second half, boy, they came out. They was on a mission. Ooh,
There it is.
they were trying to pop Greg McElroy, and they were not playing with Julio. He still was doing his thing though.
Jones, bottom of the screen. Blitz.
Ooh, bro, they was hit, bro. They was trying to take Greg McElroy head off, bro. I don't know. He must have said something in that first half.
At Clemson tomorrow, but they will make their way to Atlanta for the first time, and they will take on the Auburn Tigers. Auburn has already clinched the spot. Cam Newton
Beat LSU this year. The only loss LSU had.
Touchdown. Here's Newton into the
At that point.
out to the 34.
Then I said, "Oh, I told my cousin. I said, oh, that boy warming up.
Pass plays.
Yes.
I
Second
said,
and
oh,
one.
that boy warming up.
Fires it out to McCaleb.
I said, oh, that boy warming up.
And McCaleb
I said, oh, that boy warming up.
handoff. McCaleb around the corner.
Boy, I tell you, McCaleb so fast, bro. I love him, bro. The dude had heart, bro. And a little mohawk. They don't remember that little mohawk. Look at him. Got his ass blasted too. Got back up. He ain't big at all, bro.
Fannin, who hasn't played much.
Ooh, that might be. Cam did a little shuffling with his feet then.
He was designed for
Who that, Mario Fannin?
4:34 to go in the third. Newton.
Uh-huh.
Touchdown.
I knew it was time right here. That boy said we on a mission. That boy said we on a mission.
Cam Newton.
Look at him. Look at Kirby, bruh. Think about that. Kirby and Nick Saban.
McElroy back.
But they had college football in a chokehold, boy.
McElroy, little swing.
Look, they weren't playing with them screenplays no more either.
Get loose. He's brought down.
They were not playing with them screenplays no more.
Antoine Carter, number 45.
Why? What? I ain't heard his name in so long. I was mad right then, boy. I was mad. I was so mad. I said, bitch, why the fuck you did? I said, why the fuck would you not? I said, bro, this game costs so damn much. I said, why in the fuck would you not call a fair catch?
Oh, man.
I said, man, come on, bro. I said, offense rolling. But that's the hype of a big game, bro, when you want to just make a play. I said, these motherfuckers finna score.
Third down.
I said, these motherfuckers finna score.
Four-man rush for the Tigers. McElroy being chased and driven out of bounds.
But when you know who that boy is, El Toro.
Car. A.J. McCarron's hold is good. And
I said, all right.
Shelley cuts it inside the left upright.
But that was good defense, though.
I don't have time to look at my board.
118 yards in the second half.
Down 6. Again, the fake. They swing it out.
They love to run that little. They love to run that little fake.
Yes.
I love when they used to run that Statue of Liberty play.
Want to step up there after this game and say, "Oh no, I got to hear about this for a whole year."
Newton left side.
Good tackling.
It sure was.
Bro, look at that stop, bro.
Comes in tight. This could be a short punt.
Yes, it could be.
4th and 3.
No. Got it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Imagine being that defender though, bro. They said they not putting one-on-one, nigga. My man better than yours. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
He delivers it.
That was a gutsy play call by Gus right there, bro.
Play fake. Newton looks for a block from McCaleb.
There you go. That boy started getting to work.
First down 10 at the 25. They come right.
There go that man.
Out of bounds inside the 15.
That boy Michael died with some serious too, though. But you know what I love about this? Look at the time that was on the clock. Bro, they played defense for 11 minutes straight. 11, almost 12 minutes. 12 minutes straight. R.P. Philo Lussenkirchen, man. But I damn near cried when I found out he passed.
Wow. And it's Earl Anthony out there instead of him.
I was nervous though. I said, man, this the life of an Auburn fan, bro. Because normally,
I don't know.
Marquise Mays, yes.
Marquise Mays with the spin.
Normally,
picked up the first down.
You have a comeback like that. Short.
Inches.
Is in the backfield.
You have a comeback like that, and then
McElroy.
being an Auburn fan, shoot, you know,
At least according to the
some bad about to happen. That motherfucker Mark Ingram toned that bit.
They're well outside that range right now.
I tell you,
that what Alabama used to love to do too, boy. I was holding. And he injured. I remember McElroy got injured then.
Yep, off the edge. They were coming after him. With the different receivers in the game, they decided to come after the quarterback. And the quarterback is down.
And here is the snap. It's Mandel.
Oh, he shanked it.
Oh, badly.
Damn, he shanked that.
Short of the 25-yard line.
He didn't get past the first down. I know Nick Saban would cut you like a motherfucker.
He'll take it up the middle.
They said we're gonna put it in the hands of that man. And I believe Auburn was nice too, I ain't gonna lie.
Short.
What?
I mean, Yes, he did.
He'll take it up the middle.
Yes, he did.
Short.
Huh?
The middle.
Yes,
What they
he
said
did.
his knee went down?
He'll take it up the middle.
Yes, he did.
Nah.
Short.
Nah.
I mean, over the top for Cam Newton.
5 on the shot clock. There you play clock. Newton.
Cam say don't matter.
Good.
Cam say measure that.
And got the first down. 3rd down and 9. Sweep. Great pursuit.
That sweep had me pissed. It had me pissed.
Johnson, number 35.
Well,
A.J. McCarron. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you remember this?
A.J. McCarron.
highlight of A.J. McCarron went all over the internet. He threw a pass in a game with a big lead, and A.J. got some strong coaching.
He wasn't terrible either, though.
Deep left side.
My mama, he was nice.
They did not block Nick Fairley.
McCarron. Deep
He was
right
singing that
side.
mud, though. That mother.
Intercepted.
Oh, I remember that.
No, it's dropped. I beg your pardon.
And
I was like, bro, what? We can't close the game for that. I like they gonna get a field goal. They gonna get a field goal.
McCarron back. Steps up.
I said they gonna get a field goal.
Dropped again.
And I remember it, bro.
83.
That the wide receivers on this drive just absolutely let that dude down.
Tipped.
That was a good defense right there.
No flags. Nico Thorpe. Auburn will win. How do
Game of a lifetime,
he
brother.
leads his team from 24 down to a 28.
Bro, that season was meant, bro. Like
the Iron Bowl.
that's one of the seasons that I just feel like truly meant, brother. Like shout out to Nick Saban because, bro,
20 for 216.
he probably said you got lucky, you son of a bitch.
22 rushes.
But
39
shout out to Nick Saban because he really
And a touchdown.
he really
Chick-fil-A player of the
owned
game.
like
See the
owned
stats.
college football, bro.
Rushing yards.
Like I'm an Auburn fan, and I'll tell you that, bro. That man owned college football. Like shit had to run through him. But sometimes, bro, stuff be just meant, bro. It be meant. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, man. If you did, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Turn post notifications on. And send me other videos, man. If you want to see other videos, other great games to react to. I mean, I'll probably react to them anyway. But if you think it's a game that I need to see that maybe I haven't seen, or maybe I have seen it and it just needs to be watched again, comment down below and let me know, man. But that's gonna be the end of it. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. See y'all in the next one.